Normally, when we do this, we try to match movies.
Hey, we
you
match them.
are an effing... Oh,
They're cartoons.
oh, cartoons.
We watched cartoons
Really?
this week. Is that not what these are? These are cartoons. We watched B-movie. Cartoon. Starship Troopers. What was it? Starship Troopers
Traitor
of Mars. Which is a cartoon. Was it not a cartoon?
No, okay. They're both animated movies, I get it. It's a cartoon. However, mine isn't really a... Okay.
It's not really a cartoon. It's
it's not meant for... It's not a kid's cartoon, like the B movie. Now, I get it. Jerry Seinfeld is...
I tried to find a movie that was like that one, but I couldn't find one. And I was like, well, I gotta go with the cartoon. I'm sorry, I'm probably offending people who like animated cartoons and animes, because there is a difference from what to me. Because
if the movie is directed towards children, it's a cartoon.
Oh, if it's directed towards adults, it's anime?
It's animated.
Oh.
Anime is Japanese style.
Okay.
Cartoons, right?
Oh, so anime is like an actual... Oh, okay.
Yes,
so animated.
Anime is basically stuff made in Japan.
Hey, whatever adults who watch cartoons need to make themselves feel good about watching cartoons, then call them animated movies. That's fine. I watch cartoons, and that's what these were. These are cartoons. The Starship Troopers movies, the animation in it was great.
It is actually
fantastic.
They had one previous. Now, okay, Starship Troopers is obviously based off the book Starship Troopers.
It was a book? I thought it was based off
there was a book, 1979, Robert something. And I've read the book. The book is good. It's an interesting read. If you actually know what pieces of paper are that have words on it, I would suggest going out to read the book.
Pick up the book, damn it!
If you don't, watch the movie called Starship Troopers. This is the fifth Starship Trooper.
Animated one?
No.
Oh.
Fifth Starship Trooper movie.
Oh, so is this a continuation of the...
Yeah.
I thought it was
you
just
know
its own little
the
thing.
guy with the patch?
Okay.
He's the guy they follow in the original Starship Troopers movie. That's fine.
Me. I didn't.
You don't need to have watched the previous ones, but a Japanese studio got the rights to make Starship Troopers, and they made a previous one, and this is another edition, and. Yeah, the animation in it is fantastic. They've gotten the facial animations down pretty well, especially for the Japanese.
That's where it ended for me. Like, the animation was great. After that, I was like, it's just fucking another bloody blow 'em up movie.
No, and that's what it is. It's not. It's a poke at politicians because. The main villain in this is all about approval ratings. Everything she does is for approval ratings. And you notice that a lot of politicians now are trying to, make everybody happy. So that's kind of the poke, what Starship Troopers is poking fun at politics while still having a lighthearted attempt at humor. So, it's fun to watch, different ways, because... in the Starship Troopers, the original movie, all it is the mobile infantry. But what was really nice about the animated versions of it was that they were able to bring in the mech suits. Because in the books, there are mech suits. And the mech suits are actually really fun to watch because you can do it better in animation than you can do it in real life. So
it's easier to do things when you're drawing it or using a computer.
Yeah,
do
exactly.
It than
So
if you were doing it in real life.
Yeah, so having all these explosions and big, massive amounts of bugs crawling towards you and the gore and
see, I like it when movies do that. They're just like, you know what, we're just going to be an animated movie and we're going to own it. Whereas some movies, they're like, oh, we're a live movie, but we're going to throw a whole bunch of CGI in it. It's like
exactly.
You're kind of going, well, are you animated? Or are you real life?
So, but that's the thing with the Starship Troopers is the first movie was actually really good. They made 2 more live action ones, and they sucked. They weren't great. The second one was horrible. The third one kind of tried to pick along the same line, pick up in the same universe, but it wasn't done as well. And when they switched it to the animated version, they owned it. They took, it's like, this is animation.
And
Let's
animation,
throw in
yeah,
everything.
It's
and
so
make
good
it,
nowadays.
Yeah.
Animation and CGI are so good nowadays that you can do that and pull it off real good.
Yeah.
So I don't like.
It was.
I think more movies should try and do that.
Yeah, like when you go the animated route, don't go hype. Like the people looked good, but the point was throw people in these suits. I noticed they took a little bit from Iron Man and did the little Iron Man thing inside the thing, and I was like, that was awesome what they did, because that was a great way of, because in live action they take the masks off all the time so people can see faces, and it's just like, no, the mask is part of what makes that hero, villain, whatever. And the fact that they decided to steal the Iron Man idea, put that on the screen, and then they didn't take the helmets off as often, which was great. It's like, that's what I want to see. I want to see bug killing, I want to see Marines dying, and I want to see gung-ho.
And if that's what you want to see, this movie's for you.
Yes.
It's a good action movie. It's a good action flick. It doesn't matter that it's a cartoon, animated, whatever you want to call it. It's good. Overall, I was like, yeah, it's a good action movie. I'm not looking for Oscar-winning storylines and
they're no
acting
Oscar
and stuff like that. If I want a movie like that, I'm going to watch something. I don't know, something that's well,
it's not Oscar.
That's not
Oscars
winning either. But
it's you watch it for the story, watch it for the people. This one,
you're watching it.
It's cool the fact that Johnny Rico is still the same actor that was in the first one. So good for him for
rare to
being for having employment so later on into his career. I hope to see more, because I've enjoyed both of them. In this one, it was great to see, because it's like,
I didn't realize it was so new. I was like, it's from like, I thought it was gonna be from like 2008.
No, this was like August 2017. Yeah, very brand spanking new, fresh out of the package. You could get that new car smell.
The new car smell, the new movie smell. The next cartoon
wasn't so new.
No, not so new, but it's a cute movie, B movie. Come on, has a Jerry Seinfeld in it. He plays the main character, Barry.
Yeah, I think that's why he picked this one, because the main character's name is Barry.
It's a cute movie. Like, it's a bunch of bees.
You've seen it before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. See, I've seen it before, and I never wanted to watch it again. No, okay. I don't mind movies, but when they start throwing in, it's too doom and I don't know,
doom and gloom.
Yeah, too environmental doom and gloom, I should say, because Happy Feet does the same thing. There's a part where it's a great movie, then all of a sudden
they try to send a message.
Not try. There's no subtlety. There's no this is the moral of the story. This is
here's the
listen.
moral.
The environment's fucked, and it's because of you. And this is like, they did it again in this one too, and
they sure do. Yeah.
I don't.
Is that actually true though? Like, if something like that true, if the bees go away, it affects.
Yeah,
it does. It affects the world pretty good. Eh?
Oh, it does. In China right now, because they've lost a huge section of bees throughout all of China because of pollution, people have to do this. So people are literally taking cotton swabs, dipping it in pollen, going up the trees and brushing each in.
Wow.
Now, in China, they have lots of people to do this. So,
child labor.
Well, they didn't show any children doing it, but once the camera's off, you never know.
Yeah, you never know. Probably does that.
I didn't like the Bee movie the first time I watched it.
Oh no, like I said, to me it's cute. It's funny. To me, it's a little bit,
I've always thought it was kind of weird trying to get that romance going between.
That's the only part that was a little bit weird. A little bit kind of, how does this work thing. You know what I mean? Like when you do something like that, you're like,
The human might be interested, but he shouldn't be, because the bees have one queen, births everything. The whole hive setup. I thought the industry aspect of the beehive was cool, but the fact that he had a mom and a dad, and then other people had moms and dads, and it's like that's not the way.
It didn't follow the dynamic of bees. I thought it was cool when they stuck the little sword pick straw. That was cute.
Plastic sword.
Because he took off his stinger. That was cool.
And I don't know.
It's a good kids movie. It's a good movie to watch with your kids, I think. Anyway, just one of the, it's.
But was Jerry Seinfeld trying to make something more for adults? Like,
I don't think so.
A good kids movie, in my opinion, has enough humor, innuendos for the adults that are watching it to enjoy it.
I don't think so. I didn't find that many innuendos in it that I was like, "Oh, this is."
No.
I find more of those in Disney Pixar. I find a lot in those.
Yeah, and that's the point, is that they want adults to have to enjoy this, because they want the adults to enjoy watching the movies with their kids instead of going, "Great, not that movie again."
I gotta watch Peppa Pig.
There we go. That's the one he doesn't like. Yeah, right. And when a child spams a movie like this, if the adult doesn't want to watch it, at some point in time the adult's going to go, snap.
But that's
I'm sorry, your disc is broken.
That's the great thing about the world we live in now, is that you have technology. You can go watch that movie on a device. Here you go. Here's my iPad. Watch it on there. I'm going to watch television. That's the great thing about the way the world is now. It's, back when we were younger, we didn't. You want to watch a movie? Too bad.
Yeah, I kind of think that's kind of the way it worked for us.
Yeah. You want to watch something? No. You're the kid. Turn the channel.
At least until we got our own TV. In case we were able to actually watch stuff we wanted to watch.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was like, oh, NASCAR.
Yeah, NASCAR, NASCAR.
No, nothing wrong with NASCAR.
No.
I have no complaints. But, it was just more like, if this is what I have to watch, no.
Yeah. No, thank you. No, thank you. Anyways, B movie. We veered off. And how do we get a NASCAR from B movie? That's weird, eh?
That's like far away I want to be away from the B movie.
That's like falling. Sometimes when you're on YouTube and you fall into the vortex of YouTube, and you end up like 3 hours later, you're like,
whoa! I was looking for cat videos.
Yeah.
How the hell did I end up on
meth smoking lizards?
Yeah. I would recommend Starship Troopers.
I would watch that too, because
for the very, very simple fact, it's a beautiful movie, and
the animation is freaking amazing.
If you're a fan of the first Starship Troopers movie, and you like the campy humor and the bug killing and stuff like that, this movie is right up your alley. B movie, I don't.
I would watch it.
I would say no. It's not one I didn't like it the first time. The problem was, the first time I watched it, I was high, so I should have enjoyed the fuck out of it, but I did not.
You don't enjoy a movie when you're high.
That's a bad movie.
That's
at least in my opinion.
So yeah, there's a couple cartoons we watched this week. Let us know what you think. Have you seen these movies? Have you watched these movies? If you have, let us know what you think. All one of you, if you're watching. Thank you. Until next time.
See ya.
See you later.